Hello everyone. Been a couple of weeks since our last message. I hope you're all doing really well, continuing to manage in these very difficult times. And my newsletter this week is all about being creative. I know it's something that I've talked about quite a lot because all research has shown that how important creativity is in the learning journey. Being creative helps helps the students to become better problem solvers, to think outside of the box a little bit. So I thought that's what my focus for this week's newsletter would be. And I just wanted to summarize some of the things that I discovered through doing a little bit of research myself. And I've listed a couple of websites on the newsletter this week, which I really think are great resources, looking for ideas on how to help the students and help them do things that are creative or help them think creatively. So one of the websites I refer to, it suggests some of the things that you could do. Asking questions. Sometimes, children will ask us questions that actually we don't know the answer to. And that's okay, because it's okay to admit, and I know that teachers are often put in a position where they have to say, that's a really good question. What do you think the answer is? Because we can't have the answer to everything, even though, of course, we like to pretend that we do. So asking questions about how can I, why should I, what would happen if? These are really good questions that you can ask your child when they're thinking about different problems. Another suggestion is to keep everything, thinking about today being Earth Day, and thinking about how you might use some of the materials that you could keep or that maybe you put into recycling. Egg boxes, toilet rolls, plastic bottles, things that the students and the children can use to create things. Great way for modelling, whether they be young or even into our middle years. Creating something from junk, what we call junk modelling, is a really great thing to do. Setting challenges. So things like using that junk, that recycling, could you make a musical instrument? What tunes could you play on it? Time. In this situation, we do have time to think, time to do something wonderfully creative, something that maybe they wouldn't have had time to do had they been in school. Finding these online resources, there's a few again that are shared in the newsletter. Anything that is their passion, if, for example, they normally are really into sport, and of course at the moment that may be very difficult to do, but finding some of those resources online, the Joe Wicks PE, Mr. Rabuski's challenges, those kinds of things. The dance, I know one of our students who's a fantastic dancer, Julie in grade 7, she's still doing her dance lessons, which I found out about, which I thought was fantastic. So again, that creativity really helps in their learning. Being creative with space. We might not all have a garden to go into, or we might not have much space in our apartments or our houses. So finding a space, being creative about how you use the space in order for the children to do something creative. And thinking outside the paint box. Being creative isn't just about arts and crafts. It's also about the kitchen, creating something wonderful to eat, creating maybe their own lunch. Those kinds of things are really important and really great for thinking creatively. As I say in my newsletter, doing something creative can actually be relaxing and energizing. So a great opportunity to do something beyond being in front of our screens. As always, take very good care of yourselves. I am missing you all immensely. And it's been wonderful to see lots of the students in our assemblies recently. But hopefully you're keeping well and you're looking after yourselves. And as always, please do not hesitate to contact the teachers for anything that they can do to help, particularly using times that have been set aside for individual conferences. Those can be for parents or students. So if you feel the need, please don't hesitate to contact the teachers, or if necessary, myself, and we can also always talk through some problems. So take good care of yourself, and I look forward to hearing from you all soon. Take care for now. Bye-bye.